and then they get this pop psychology thing, and what happens is that they get these terms, and since they're kids and they're just trying to figure all this shit out anyways, that they latch onto these terms, and then what they do is they use these terms to then like rationalize or otherwise excuse poor behavior. They're like, oh well, I don't have to do, I'm this way because I do this because I'm this way, so you just have to accept it and empower me. Which is like, okay, sure, I mean, if that's true, but that doesn't mean you have to be a fucking fuckwit about it.
I do. I went out to a fucking nightclub. That's right for me, like how sometimes I hate myself for going out to nightclubs and stuff, being nearly 40 and all that shit, yeah?
Oh yeah.
So I went to a nightclub and like I was just with this fucking girl and she just turned around to me and she was just like, you're like in 40 or something like that, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, your typical like postmodernist girl and all the rest of it,
Yeah.
like extremely, and I hate this fucking word, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Like she was extremely woke and all that shit. Like, and I don't like using that word. I'm not on that train. But
I hear
like,
you.
I can't.
I mean, it's a shoe fist,
word. And I was like, dude, like you're using this word trying to think you're empowering me, but I just like, I don't know. Like it's just kind of. I don't even want to say it's offensive. It's just the irony, right, of these people. And,
yeah, I mean, I hear you. Like it's funny because a lot of people that identify as woke, right? Like they have these very oh shit.
Oh shit.
Like, they already have these, like they already got like a bunch of certain kind of typographic like for their type, like narratives kind of already embedded in their mind. So it's like just like anybody else, people interpret their experiences in the context of their own preferred narratives, right? And so like in that, with this whole like what was it, the Me Too movement, and all this sexual, really vile and fucking pervasive sexual harassment shit coming out, and then a lot of that involves men over a certain age with men well, sometimes men, but young women under a certain age. Like now it's taboo for there to be any kind of significant age difference between a man and a woman if the man's older. But it's like you hear about all this stuff about these guys that are getting outed for hitting on underage women and all that sort of stuff. And again, like a lot of that's pretty valid, but nobody ever wants to talk about Taylor Swift and how she was totally dating jailbait back in the day. Like, because she's the queen of woke, right?
I don't even fucking know who that is, man.
Like, Taylor Swift?
I think I know what she looks like.
You're probably better off for it. She's like the reigning international pop queen who plays the most sterile, fucking gutless, whiny, complain about all my ex-boyfriends fucking pop that really just like somehow or another like women just by and large just latching into. It's crazy.
Is it
it's terrible music too?
Is it pop music, like quote unquote?
Yeah,
it's pop. Yeah, it's pop. A lot of acoustic guitar. A lot of they have to fucking produce the shit out of her voice in the studio. So there's like it's all, everything's just processed all to hell and back again.
Fuck, I wouldn't be able to name the song, but I think I know.
Better off. I can't actually name a single Taylor Swift song, but you can't be in America and pay attention to anything without hearing about her. That's how big she is.
I thought she was big worldwide. I'm surprised that
she is big worldwide. I mean, I think maybe
I'm surprised that MG has never heard of her.
But I mean, well, I think I've heard of her, but I've never heard of a tune. You know what I mean? And
you're better off for it. She's really just, I honestly, I've checked out a couple of clips here and there, and her singing is, I mean, she's just this, like, the ultimate American white girl.
Oh, no.
And, like, not in a good way, right? She's got white girl voice, she's got white girl rhythm.
She started out as country.
And, which is, you know, I wish she'd go back to country. Like, at least country, like, alright, that's, you know, obviously there's super pop country, which is something, but...
So there's, sorry to stop you there, but there's
you go ahead. No, always feel free to cut me off.
Right, so there's a conspiracy theory that Avril Lavigne was, like, swapped, and, like, so she was this country singer, and then all of a sudden she became this, I don't even want to use the word punk in her name, because she's not punk, yeah? But they call it pop punk. But
she's like a faux punk.
Avril Lavigne did country?
Yeah. But I mean,
with a name like that, it's totally. Now that you say it, I'm like, oh my god, that's the most country name you could have.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne.
I think she's Canadian.
But
Canadians can do country. What are you saying, CSI?
But the conspiracy theory is that basically, and I'm not saying I believe this, but I'm interested in what people believe and shit, and people believe that she got, like, swapped. So she came out with this, like, so-called pop punk thing, and I like punk, but not that.